$27,000 to move into your new place because you have bad credit. And you have a trick, and your trick had to co-sign on your new home. It'd be like that because, like, the only reason I'm feeling a little bit like a lot on defense mode is because the fact that he makes certain things seem a certain way is absolutely insane. Like, the way that he changes the narrative is like, how did you even come up with this?
Hey y'all, it's Destiny, and for some reason TaTa decided to do another video and she wanted to expose CJ. CJ's so cool. So let's get into this video.
I was trying to find some videos that he had posted on his Snapchat that I was hearing, like, because when I was on TikTok live, I heard that, no, they were saying that he posted a screenshot of me begging him to help me financially because I needed my bills paid and all this extra crap. So we just want to start there, right? So I have screenshots of me and his messages. The reason that me and him started talking again was because he asked me to be on his social media again. And the reason being was because he needed views. I'm gonna post the screenshot. He said he needed views. And basically what it was he was upset because I told him that I would also want to post on my page. He was upset because I said I wanted to also post on my page, on my platforms, because when me and him break up, I want to have my own motion. I want to have my own thing going on. Like, I don't want to just be all on his stuff, you know? So basically he was saying like, no, I think it's better if we just do it all on my page because you starting on a dead page doesn't make sense and it's not going to work. And basically like downplaying like me even being successful in trying to pursue YouTube or trying to pursue social media and being, you know, an influencer.
Now what I really don't understand is the fact that CJ wanted this person back in his life when he told everybody that she tried to steal from him. Something about her taking pictures of his credit cards. Why would CJ want this person back in his life? Back in his home, back around his money? CJ did say that he would pay her for being in his videos, but he didn't want her to post on her own channel. Now to me that doesn't sound like a good deal. He'll pay her bills while she's in his videos, but I guess after that he won't be paying her bills and she wouldn't have done anything on her own channel. I guess she gets her bills paid while she's in his videos, which is great. But like she said, she won't have anything afterwards.
So I told him like, no. Okay, well, I don't want you to take care of me financially because the whole thing was he wanted to take care of me financially and put me back on his YouTube. And that was just the whole plan. Now, the reason he's saying all these things now is because him linking up with my cousin, Prosty, CJ32's baby mama, backfired. Or I don't know what he thought. I don't know why he even did that. I don't know. And I guess she was the one that hit him up. I don't know what they got going on.
And I find it weird that she said no, but we saw her over his house. So you said no to being in his videos, but you were over there and he was putting you on different platforms. TaTa was over there when Kamari was there. So what does she mean when she said no?
But also, he said that I paid him, which it's like, are you a pimp or are you a YouTuber? What are you talking about? I've never sent him a dime in my life. I literally have the screenshots of him asking his trick. He has a trick. Asking his trick for $1,000 to give to me, you know? So it's like, what are you talking about? And then I literally have a screenshot of him sending me $200. So yeah, he was sending me money. He was, you know, trying to help out or whatever and do his little thing. And I don't know, behind the scenes, he's completely different. He makes it seem like I'm just some crazy person.
So now TaTa is trying to say that CJ So Cool has a trick. And he was getting money from that person to give to TaTa. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's not true. But I will say that multiple people have said that CJ So Cool is a different person behind the scenes than he is on YouTube. Which I believe he actually said that himself.
So he's just upset because I flew out to go see CJ32's. And also, me asking Patty for financial help, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I got something going on and I feel like I can come to you. I'm gonna come to you because why? You were gonna take care of me financially. You didn't mind helping me. So now it's a problem. Oh, she's begging you to help her with her rent. And she's begging you to help. I didn't beg anything. I said it would be rude of me to ask you about it and ask you right now because you just moved and you claimed you paid $27,000 to move into your new place because you have bad credit. And you have a trick. And your trick had to co-sign on your new home. It'd be like that because like, the only reason I'm feeling a little bit like a lot on defense mode is because the fact that he makes certain things seem a certain way is absolutely insane. Like, the way that he changes the narrative is like, how did you even come up with this?
Okay, so TaTa said no to being in CJ's videos and not doing videos on her own channel. And CJ was going to pay her money for that. But then she turns around and asks him for help. It's looking like she should have just said, yes, I'll be in your videos. I need money.
And it's like, I understand his fan base is like little kids and younger generation, but anybody that's older, come on now. There's no way that y'all are believing the lies that he's telling. There's literally just no freaking way. Anyways, so I don't know. I think I cleared up enough. There's literally no cap in my rap. I've been genuine from the start. Even 4 years ago when he was trying to tear me down and he's posting a video of me going back to his house when I was 19 years old and I was drunk. The next day, I literally went over there. Like, he literally told me to come over there. You guys, I don't know how y'all are being so naive about the whole situation, but the fact that me and him are constantly hanging out behind the scenes, and then in front of camera he's making it seem like something completely different. Now I'm not saying that we hung out every single day and we were with each other every single day. No, it's like we would hang out every once in a blue moon, and every single time he would be apologetic. So yes, shame on me. I don't care. You can call me what you want. Oh, why'd you go back and why'd you da-da-da if you knew how he did. I don't even know, so I can't explain it to you. You feel me?
Honestly, I think everybody just needs to be accountable for their own actions. A lot of people want to come out and say how terrible CJ is as a person, but behind the scenes, they're all asking him for money. Don't y'all remember how Charlene kept getting on here on YouTube making all these videos talking about how CJ wasn't helping her, doing anything for her, just for us to find out that he had been sending her money continuously after she left? TaTa said that she said no to being in CJ's videos, but she was over his house. She keeps saying that CJ is a different person behind the scenes, off camera, he's a different person, but then also says that she was hanging out with him behind the scenes. So on the camera, he was talking bad about her, but behind the scenes, you're hanging out with him? What was the reason for that?
Yes, call me slow, call me whatever you want to call me. I might be. I think we all got a little bit of autism in us, you know? But yeah, he would help me out sometimes. He would give me money, and you know, he's paid me $500 to bring him milk before. So, I mean, someone's offering you $500 to go get a $2 gallon of milk. You gonna say no? You was not gonna tell that man no.
So even though TaTa felt like CJ was a terrible person and he's all these things, and I'm guessing now she probably believes what Charlene said about CJ so cool and Jalea, right? Even through all that, you still went over there? You believe CJ is all these things? I mean, what sane person says, hey, he might have done something terrible to a child, but he's offering me $500 to get him some milk? Who wouldn't do that? This is just weird behavior.
So, I mean, I feel like that's probably one of the biggest reasons, because he's always like gave me money or helped me out, you know, especially being younger too. Talking to him, 19, 20, 21. I've talked to him every year of my life since I've known him, but it's like, if somebody's offering you money, like, and a lot of y'all could, oh, I have morals, I would never, and if he's done this to me, then I would never, and I would never. That's cool. I love that for you. I respect it, and, you know, I respect that. But you cannot say what you would do if you weren't actually in the position. Just saying.
But this is the same woman that told us that she was pregnant by CJ, and he didn't care. He wanted her to either get rid of the baby or to just be a single mother. She told us in another video that she went ahead and did what she had to do to make sure she didn't have that baby. But you're still hanging around the man, you're still doing things for him, you're still taking money from him, you're still hanging out with him like you guys are friends. This is very weird.
The video that he posted, oh, when I'm ringing the doorbell, and I can't even watch it back. Like, I feel like a whole lot of embarrassment, and that's why he posted it, because he knew I would feel embarrassment, and he knew it would get to me. But I haven't watched it back. I don't even know how I was acting because I was drunk. I haven't even rewatched it, so it's like, whatever I did, or whatever I said, or however I acted, and whatever, that's just what happened. I don't know, y'all. Don't ask me about nothing that I did while I was drunk. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm taking this situation very light. I don't really care. He could say whatever, he could do whatever. A lot of naive people want to listen to it or do whatever they do and whatever, but y'all, a lot of people go through certain things with people behind the scenes that's way worse than any of this, in my opinion. It's just nobody's seeing it. I don't know this. Nobody's seeing it. So it's like, you're not as embarrassed, or you don't really care because nobody knows, you know? So, but yeah, this, as I'm getting older, I'm 100% like trying to stay away from certain things. Anyways, y'all, I was gonna vlog, but I'm gonna just go ahead and close this video out.
So that was pretty much the end of the video. I think it's interesting how TaTa wants to say that people are so naive when it comes to CJ. And I guess she means people that support him, I guess. I find it funny because she wants to say all these things about him, but she's the same one that admitted to spending time with him behind the scenes. She wants us to believe that he's a different person, a terrible person behind the scenes, but she was the one that was spending time with him behind the scenes. She also wants us to believe that she was pregnant by CJ and he didn't care and he just wanted her to get rid of the baby or to be a single mother. But even through all of that, she still was willing to go and get him milk from the store because he was going to pay her $500. In my opinion, if CJ offered her some money right now, I'm pretty sure she probably would take it. He said that he wanted her to be in the videos and to not post on her channel while she was over there making videos with him, and she was over there, even though she said no. Hopefully TaTa has learned her lesson. If she really believes that CJ is a terrible person and he's doing all these bad things to people, hopefully she's learned and doesn't want to be around him anymore. No matter if he's willing to give her $500 to go get milk, hopefully she chooses not to do it this time. If he is the terrible person that a lot of people are saying that he is, don't be around him. Be better. But y'all gotta let me know what you think about this situation. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in the next one.